Hello, Bead friends, and welcome to the official unboxing of our May 2025 Sam's Bead box titled
Spa Day.
We get to relax together, take a look at the beautiful beads in this month's theme, and do a little designing today.
And, relaxation is really one of the first things I thought of when I opened this box. Not only is it some of my favorite colors, but just opening the box was just like, took a deep breath, kind of released out any kind of tension and thought, spa day indeed.
Absolutely. So the extras for this box are posted. You can find everything you need in the link below. Extra boxes, individual extras, some special design elements that we'll show you. Our Bead Box live sales are coming up next week, Tuesday and Thursday, with palettes inspired by the colors of this box. We'll have lots of gemmies in purples and blues, and we'll tell you all about it. Lastly, if you want to get subscribed to Sam's Bead Box, go to samsbeadbox.com and get subscribed. It's only $49 a month, and you usually get it's like $80, $85. Sometimes we're able to squeeze in $90 retail value of beads every single month, curated by us. It is so much fun.
It really is.
Let's check here. So shall we dive in?
I think we shall.
Okay.
Let's go to the spa.
All right, let's bring you into the world of this spa day. When I'm craving some relaxation, there's a couple times I've escaped away to a place called Refuge. It's an outdoor spa tucked off a winding road in Carmel Valley, California. It's about 2 hours south of us. When you arrive, you're given a plush robe and walked through the process of the thermal cycle, where you move between hot tubs, cold plunges, and the eucalyptus sauna. It smells divine.
Oh, wow.
That's one of my favorite scents. Always has been. It's so soothing. And because it's a wet sauna, like a steam, you like are breathing it in. It just like feels so lovely. The rhythm of experience is slow and meditative. It doesn't usually take long before I'm sinking into a chair by one of the outdoor fires and nodding off, calmed by the sounds of flowing water and the chirping birds in the trees above. It feels like a quiet sanctuary.
Oh, lovely. This month's box captures that feeling of serenity, transporting you to a spa of your own with a collection of premium stones, pearls, and facets. We began with tranquil blues, shimmering sapphire fire polish, blue lace agate, and milky blue glass. To represent renewal and healing, we chose lotus motifs, rice pearls, and crystal quartz. Lastly, to add a touch of luxury, we included strands of amethyst and purple opal glass.
Multiple strands of amethyst.
Multiple strands. Each element in this box is an invitation to slow down, breathe deeply, and to create something special.
All right, feel that inner smile as we dive into this box.
Let's dive in.
All right. So here is our spa. Ooh, little sneak peek. I started designing a little sneak peek of our spa day box. It comes in this lovely recyclable box. Many folks use these for storage as well. They're nice boxes.
They're very nice boxes.
So you curious what's inside?
I want to see.
Okay, let's jump in. See, did Rachel give me that little tray thing?
The palette.
Maybe she'll hear me.
Rachel, can you hear us?
Usually there's a little palette we put all the loose beads onto, but we'll see if she hears me.
Uh-oh, I hear
her. All right, we'll start with...
We're going to start with our amethyst art deco cut.
Our first strand of amethyst, it is a rich, perfect purple. What would you say? It's a grape jelly purple?
Oh, definitely grape jelly. This is a grade A amethyst, 5.5 by 6.5 millimeters in size, and you get a 5-inch strand.
So we're starting premium. You'll notice that as a theme as we unbox this month's box, because we really went for some premium materials. So I can't wait. They look, and once you put them together, it looks really, really nice.
Stunning.
Our second strand
is our check glass fire polish rose crown. This is in the amethyst lilac mix. It is 8 millimeters in size, and you get 14 pieces on a strand.
Wow.
It's so pretty. One of my faves.
Multi-tone perfection, shimmering.
Multi-tone purple. Look at that.
So that is one of my favorites. I'm not sure.
I said it first.
Did you already buy all the extras of this?
I got a couple.
Oh, you did already get some?
A couple.
Yeah, that's a very special bead. Let's put that right on over there.
Yeah.
Oh, all the white trays are in the other room from our live sale earlier. All right, next up.
Next up, we have an amethyst faceted round. Little baby one. This is 3.5 millimeters in size, and you get a 7-inch strand.
For our second strand of amethyst, nice soft purple, more towards that pink amethyst tone, which usually just means lighter amethyst in high quality. So sparkly and lovely. And our next strand. There's lots of strands.
There's lots of strands. We have a check glass kiwi oval. This one is in a light purple opal with copper.
That's really
10.5 by 13.5 millimeters in size. You get 8 pieces.
Oh, Rachel Malice's jokes in the comments already. Oh, that copper wash brings out so much nice detailing in these opals. And can you see the color there too? That's just
amazing.
That is that soft spa purple that we wanted. It came out perfectly.
You can see a plush robe. Next up, we have our fire polish barrel. This one is in a purple opal, 4.5 by 7 millimeters in size. You get a 15-piece strand.
It's probably one of the most limited of the extras. They might already be gone, and they are fancy.
They are very fancy.
We'll try to get some more of those and maybe some similar colors as soon as we can.
What's next, Sam?
Oh, it's a pearl.
It's a pearl. Perfectly. This is a cultured freshwater rice pearl, B grade. It is 6.5 by 7 to 10 millimeters, and you get a 4.5-inch strand.
Cute little one.
So cute.
That's one pearl there.
Yep.
Little peanut. So the grade B describes in this case
the lines and what you're seeing there, the shaping and the lines that are on the pearl, all natural. Just places where the nacre and the inside the mollusk, it just didn't form smoothly. Absolutely beautiful. I always find that the lines provide just like an extra bit of design to it.
How would you use a pearl like this?
Oh, I would use it in modern pieces.
Okay.
But I would also just kind of play with the lines and see how it goes.
I mean, already it just pairs really nicely.
It does. All right, up next, we have a check glass fire polish round in a copper satin. It is 6 millimeters in size, and you get a 25-piece strand.
Well, I'm going to need some extras of these. It's a copper check glass bead. That is nice. And we're going to keep you safe over here. Just figure out how the best way to lay out this box. It's already looking so nice together.
Yes.
Mine.
Yours.
I want all of them.
I was playing with the box and I saw these and I was like, wait, they're faceted.
That's
right. This is a fire polish fancy facet square.
I believe this is a new shape for the box and the shop.
Yeah, light sapphire, 9 millimeters in size. You're getting a 12-piece strand.
Oh, that is crystalline perfection.
The facets just elevate it so much.
Just gonna hang out right there.
Next up,
our first blue lace agate.
We have a blue lace agate smooth round, 6 millimeters in size, and you get a 5-inch strand.
Lovely. So
it's a lovely blue lace.
Lovely blue. Got a little bit of banding in there. We are very happy we were able to include blue lace agate in this box. This is a hard to come by stone. We're able to get just enough for everyone's bead box.
Gorgeous. Look at it with the purple.
There's gonna be another blue lace. Just you wait.
All right. Up next is a fire polish rondelle in light sapphire. These are 6 by 8 millimeters. These are mine. And you get a 15-piece strand. The way the light catches every single facet of these rondelles is absolutely gorgeous.
This is another example of that premium. We went for a really premium glass with a really high quality fire polish. It matches the fire polish of the squares. And just everything is just already coming together exactly as I dreamed.
Next up, we have a check glass drop in a purple bronze luster, 4 by 5.5 millimeters in size. You get a 25-piece strand.
We always like to find little beads that can make nice little dangles.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be a great one. Y'all,
You've already been oohing and eyeing.
I have been staring at this bead for the couple months it's been sitting on our shelf. We custom designed this strand and it came out wonderfully.
This is a fire polish coin in a blue and purple luster mix. 8 millimeters in size. You get a 16-piece strand.
Carol says, subscribe today and cannot wait to receive. Well, if you subscribe today, your first box will be, unless you manage to convince Jesse. So I guess I won't say, generally, if you subscribe on the 16th of the month, that would mean you are getting the next month as your first box. That would be the June box, which is gorgeous. And then extra boxes of this one are available at samsbeadbox.com. But maybe Carol's already talked to Jesse or something.
Up next, we have our hematite cube in a copper. Oh, yeah, Sam. These are 3 millimeters in size, and you get a 7.5-inch strand.
Our next metallic accent. And I think these are going to be really helpful for designing with all these rich colors. And it's time to begin some of our loose finds of the month. Make some room. All right, let's see what we've got. Oh, look at that box.
That's gorgeous.
All right, let's see what we got for our loose goodies.
All right, first up, we have our check glass lotus coin. We have one in lilac and the other in blue opal with bronze. 14 millimeters in size. You get a 4-piece set.
So I love that we're able to get 2 pairs included. So we could just have easy earrings as you make with this box. We love you to have some easy wins, kind of get your imagination rolling. Because you don't have to overthink it with these for earrings.
Not at all.
And these are from a really premium check glass maker. You can see the quality that they do here and the glass types they pick. Really happy with those.
All right, up next, we have our table cut garland flower in a blue silk mix. Oh my gosh, with a purple and bronze wash.
We had to wait so long to get this bead. This was custom done for us. And it becomes one of the richest blues we have in the box. And so I think it'll contrast nice against some of the softer blues.
Definitely with some of those purples.
And possibly with some purple.
There you have it right there.
Yeah, that's nice. So that is, you get 1 piece of this table cut, rather large table cut flower.
20 millimeters, yeah.
For even bigger focal though, we went with crystal quartz. Someone was saying we already have a lot of gems. Well, we have amethyst art deco, amethyst rounds, blue lace rounds, pearls. So this is the 5th gem. Crystal quartz drops. Look at that.
This is a crystal quartz teardrop pendant, 17 by 39 millimeters, and you get 1 amazing piece to use as a focal in your designs.
So everyone's going to be a little bit different for this bead. This one's probably a little bit cloudier, which is common for crystal quartz. Yours might be a little bit more clear quartz.
Beautiful.
They're lovely. Joining our focals. Where shall we go next, Shira?
I think we have another gem.
Oh, gem number 6.
This one is blue lace agate in the form of a top drilled chip. These chips are mostly 8 to 15 millimeters in size, and you get 30 pieces.
So these were actually a Tucson find for us, I believe, this year. Oh, I had to convince Rachel, can I just add in a bonus blue lace? Just for funsies to the box. We already have 1 blue lace. Can I just add in another? Because what called me is you get so much banding in them and they're top drilled. So I think they stack together really nicely. But if you really want to feature the banding, you might want to wrap them up more for earrings so they face outwards, or just wrap them in general so they face in this flat way, because that's where you'll really get to feature the beauty of the stone. So that's just a bonus gem. It was really a 5-gem box, and then I snuck in a 6th.
Surprise!
So chips aren't for you. Ignore them. It's fine. I'll take them. That was just a little bonus gift for everyone.
Next up, we have a Drook round in a milky blue opal, 3mm Drook. This is one of my favorite sizes of Drook bead because it's so versatile. Use it as a spacer, use it as the primary bead in your design. It's just adorable. You get about 175 pieces. Wow.
Oh, I love that soft milk, that soft blue.
Mhm.
We have that in one more glass type here.
We do indeed, this time in the form of a diamond brio in that milky blue opal, 12 by 13mm in size. You get a 10-piece set.
That is another more unusual glass type. We had to track this one down, and it has that glowy effect that we really liked for this spa. Where everyone wanted things to feel soft and luxurious. Those are some of the keywords we were thinking about as we picked out each bead for this box. So a lot of the luxury comes from some of the premium gems, some of those purple glasses, and some of these. Then also we're able to get some premium facets and blue opal glass here as well. Let's see, where shall you go? And then I got some medals here, Shira.
Do.
Which one was first?
Our lotus flower charm.
Nice. Take a look. You got 2 pieces of the lotus flower charms.
These are 19 by 22mm in size, and you get a 2-piece set. All of our antique copper components are made in Greece and are lead-free.
All of these ones are made in Greece. Isn't that a gorgeous design?
It's beautiful. I can already see like the little drops hanging down below.
Are you really? Oh, just kind of dangle on some extras from those.
Yeah.
Because of these holes on the side as well, it does create potential for them to be connectors.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think if that top loop would get in my way or not. But they could become multi-strand if you turn them this way, and you could have strand coming from here, strand coming from here. I think that could work for if you want to use them part of a multi-strand necklace. You go hang out with your other lotus friends there. And then we were able to get 2 more large medals.
That's right. These are open hoop charms. They are 27 by 29mm, and you get a 2-piece set.
I was really happy we were able to squeeze in 2 of these because it means you could make, even turn sideways, make some hoop earrings.
You could, definitely.
A little bead chain there. If you really want to feature it though, you could make it more of a focal center. Hang from it. I think it'd be really. It's like
that's nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So a lot of possibilities with a piece like this. We just love that smooth feeling it had, and added to the box. And with that is our entire box.
Yay!
I am so happy with it. What do folks think? Trying to get it all on frame for you.
It feels so calm.
And is that paired with a feeling of luxury, that like you're being taken care of? Yeah. And
don't have to worry.
You're getting the best.
It's like being wrapped up in like a warm blanket.
So I'm really happy with how many grade A stones we were able to include. Like both amethyst, the blue lace. We have the grade B pearls. Wait, did I count the hematite in my gems?
You did not.
Wait. All right, I think.
You guys are fixing it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, our computer like shut down. Let's see, extra camera. But I think we were able to fix it. Testing, testing. You should be able to hear me. And add to stage. All right, computer's still kind of waking up, but I think the stream is going again. So hello.
Hello.
That was weird. The computer made a really weird sound.
It popped and then went bye-bye.
Yeah, it's not a great sound.
It's like, we can't reach the cords to kick them.
So we're back. All right, as I'm saying, we realized we might have miscounted the gems. There might be even more because I didn't count the hematite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gems. That might be a record.
I think that's a record.
Along with some really premium glass types and facets and great metals. I'm really pleased with how this box came together.
Absolutely.
Michelle says you both are wearing pieces.
That's right.
I'm wearing this necklace by Michelle.
I'm wearing Michelle's golden pearls.
We love your pieces, Michelle. All right, now that we've done the unboxing, we can take a look at some of the little design element extras that Rachel designed to go with this box. So you can purchase these separately at the link below this video, starting with our 2-hole square Tila mix that Rachel designed.
Perfectly matches the box.
I'm already started to steal some of these because I want to try to do a 2-strand necklace using these and bring my strands together using the Tilas. So
smart, yeah.
I want to add it. You don't always have a ton of the Tilas, so I might want to add one of those to your cart in the meantime. Next up, we've got some silver silk that goes really nicely from our friend Nilay Patel of Silver Silk. This is a custom pack he made for us with his amethyst and bronzite pipe chain.
Gorgeous.
So you've got copper wire and the purple wire over these tubes, and there's a hole running through there. So you definitely want to get the caps because the cap fits perfectly over, and that helps the wire from fraying and gives it that finished look. So you can make some hoop earrings. You can make that into the loop of a bracelet.
A bolo.
Oh, you definitely could.
Yeah.
You could cut the tube and put a focal bead to make a bracelet. I mean, that would be actually a fun little demo today if you haven't seen that. And then we got 2 more still, Shira.
We do. That's amazing.
We've got some soft flex in tanzite. This is a 30-foot roll we're doing this month. It gets you a really good price per foot. I think it even beats maybe the trio price a bit because it's like usually like $17, $18 for a roll versus a trio of 3 10-foot rolls would be $20 usually.
Yeah.
So really great way if you buy your soft flex in bulk, get an even better price on it. And check out that blue next to with the blues here.
Perfect.
Oh, we thought we were done, Shira.
Oh no, we can't be done. There's something missing.
Shira,
there it is.
Rachel gave me the seed bead blend that she made with 3 colors in here. You got your purple, blue, and like pinkish secret color that I can't figure out. It just glows.
It really does glow.
So I'm pouring the rest out because I will be using these along
And
with
that pinkish color, it looks copper line, maybe?
There's definitely a copper line.
Yeah.
Rachel doesn't tell me the exact color name. She's secret
She's
formulas.
Secret formula. That's right. You could kidnap us and we wouldn't be able to tell you.
I couldn't tell you.
Nope. Rachel's the only one who knows.
And then we also, so that's the 8.0 size. Here's the 11.0s. You can also get these nice large tubes, same 3 colors,
Oh my gosh.
just in a smaller size.
I forgot to add those to my Beadbox extras.
So these just have a perfect softness. Really loving these. And I guess I guess you said that one's your favorite.
It's one of my favorites.
If we go back and forth, I'll take this one.
Okay, then we can maybe switch and like share because
We'll try to share.
They can both be our favorites. These 2.
Oh no, it's fine. And then you.
Oh, you don't have these? Fine.
No, it's fine.
You take.
Okay, I'll take them.
No,
I thought we were going back and forth grabbing favorites.
Oh, well, maybe not that. You can't have it because I'm gonna take.
Ooh, she takes the other blue.
Look at my hand.
I'm gonna go for the ovals.
You are. Well, I'm gonna go.
The decos. The decos.
The
I
decos.
thought about taking those too.
Look at my hand.
Then I'm taking coins.
I figured you would. But you know me. Which one shall I take? Shall I take the pearls or the fire polish? I'll go pearls.
Oh, I'm actually gonna go for hematite for my next one to complete my 4. Those are my faves.
Those are your faves?
Yep. I'm ready. I
Excellent.
think I'm ready to just do some designing, Shira.
Excellent.
We gotta clear some room here.
We do.
Do you want to show us what you've already been working on with the box?
Well, there just so happens to be a class next week taught by someone. That's someone's name. And so during class, we will be making this lovely bracelet using some wirework clovers and beads from the box. I would say it's more of a advanced beginner type of project, just because of some of the things we'll be working with and using with wire. Ooh. And then if we have time, there's also just a walk through the steps of how to make these earrings that go with it as well.
This set is like just so perfect.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to learn that wire technique. How do you make those clovers?
They're fun to make, and they're fun to like embed beads on and just keep going. Can I have a tray? He's like, no.
I'm taking all the beads. I'm taking all the trays. All right, I'm grabbing the Tilas. So before this live, I went ahead and just cut some of the Tanzanite soft flex for myself. And I want to play around with the Tilas and get a 2-strand project going. Ooh. So I'm going to use the Tila to bring the strands together periodically, but really want to mess with the sections between the Tilas. So I'm kind of just going to string and see how it lays, and I'm basically
going to go from there. Yeah, I'm also kind of starting off with the blues because they're just so beautiful. And when I think of spa, there's always like a water element involved. Just because I find just the sound of water so soothing. I even like falling to sleep to my rain machine.
I was like, I couldn't remember. I thought you maybe had a noise machine.
Yeah.
Does it play all night? The rain sounds.
You can set a timer, but usually I just have it go for as long as I'm sleeping. Just the storm,
right?
With the sound of a rain falling on the metal roof.
Oh gosh, look what Shira just laid out. It's just like crystalline blue perfection. What are you just doing one of your
I got a plan first.
Layouts to see what might come?
Yeah, I think I know what's coming, but you never know.
So if you haven't worked with teal beads, they have 2 holes. They're made in Japan, so they're really precisely made, which is very helpful. And just kind of string little sections of this. This is the end of the necklace, so I'm intentionally keeping the strands pretty close together. But as I go, I'm envisioning maybe one of these strands will come outwards a bit with some extra beads. So we have to get to that point first, though. I think I cut about 30 inches of soft flex here, and I crimped them actually together at the end. I basically just brought one of the strands back through the crimp, so there actually were 3 strands going through that crimp bead there. I've been gravitating towards the Drooks. Another good, basically you have to figure out what the small size beads are at your disposal for a piece like this.
Yeah.
Because if the beads are too large, the strands aren't going to like lay nicely, aren't going to play nice. So I'm going to grab some more of the amethyst as well. Y'all, did you see how Shira has been laying out the box?
It works perfectly.
It's so cute. You did that with last month too.
I did. I usually use palettes for all of the boxes,
but
just so I can see.
Paint palettes.
Absolutely, because I really feel that designing with beads, with different beads in a different color palette, is a lot like painting. I do both. Might as well merge them both.
There's like little pockets for the beads in there.
Yep.
So I'm gonna get some of these amethysts strung up and see how they lay. It didn't quite work to have 2 strands of amethyst next to each other quite yet because of how close my strands are to each other. So I need actually like a smaller bead possibly. on the other strand. So that's the main thing I'm having to track is which strand I am adding the beads onto. So if I need a small bead, I might actually go for some of the 11-0s just to make sure they're not going to get in the way of the amethyst ones.
I'm gonna steal that spool of tanzanite.
See what's left. I've already cut much from it.
100 million inches.
I'm envisioning a pretty long piece here. All right, I'm gotten 2 seed beads on. Come on.
You can do it.
I know I can. I just seem to keep dropping them. And using Softflex should be easier because it has structure to it. It's almost like it's almost like a needle. All right, and basically as I go, I'm gonna have to keep looking. So I've lined up those. So potentially might just put on another tila because I was basically gonna keep testing out sections. I'm probably not doing a symmetrical piece. Is not my goal here.
Have you ever done this? Well, I guess.
Oh, of course.
Rarely, but you tend to gravitate towards those, like artsy.
I do like asymmetrical pieces. But even those could be tricky to balance.
Absolutely.
Because you have to find a different kind of balance. Ooh, what do y'all think? Those look. I think I like this combo. So maybe I'll try for the next section swapping it and do amethyst on this side. This is just the joy of having 2 strands going. You could just bring on more beads. And then I'm going to use more of my chunky beads further down this necklace. So I'm hoping to get that far. But we have like 20 minutes. So I'm on a mission.
We get this. We can do it.
What are you going to start working on?
Well, originally I had a design that ironically enough was probably going to be asymmetrical, but that is not who I am. So I'm working on, I believe, what will be a 2-strand bracelet. Maybe.
I need some sharper cutters. I keep fraying my ends. Oh, there we go. Sharper further down. Oh, she got the fancy pliers.
Fancy pliers.
I think I'm realizing that I really bead right in front of my eyes at this point.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Because I'm trying to hold it in front of the camera and it's a foot from my face, and that is too far away.
Mm-hmm.
Especially on a 4mm bead.
Uh-huh.
That is too small. It's not too small if it's right in front of my face. Remember yesterday I said my knees were starting to creak more?
Yeah. I mean, that happens, my friend.
Oy, oy, oy. I need to go to the spa.
I want to check out that refuge place.
I think you would love it. Especially if you can get an early reservation, you can just stay all day. And you should bring your books.
I want to I smell the eucalyptus and sit outdoors by a fire. That sounds like...
Actually, it's very much up your alley.
Yeah. Don't bug me. Don't try to contact me.
And it's a nice way to do a spa without crazy breaking the bank. I don't usually book the massages. They're kind of expensive. So I just do the hangout area.
Yeah.
So the cold plunges, hot plunges. There's a dry sauna, wet sauna. That's $60 for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Which for a whole day, just going to chill out. I think it's amazing. Worth it.
Yeah.
One day I'll grab one of those massages, see if they're any good.
One day.
But if I pay a lot for a massage, I'm gonna want it to be really good. Better be life changing. I better be floating home.
Yes. You will never need a massage again.
Okay, these telos are really fun. What color should we do next, folks? We have not grabbed the metallic of the tila, so we could see how that contrasts. It's a really nice metallic that Rachel picked. Look at that color.
Adding this ornament.
What do you get for the $150, Rachel Malice? I'm so curious. She's looking at a spa in Queens.
And it doesn't even come with food or massage.
Okay, so far it's become too symmetrical of a piece, Shira. I like when it was funky.
Yeah.
I need to mix in funkiness now.
You need some funkiness.
Okay, that added some length. That was a win. Could even look really pretty as a bracelet. Oh, that tila's would be really nice as a bracelet here.
Oh, that's nice.
But it's time for funky.
Time to get down.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. All right, so for doing this, I'm gonna want some smaller beads to lead into the larger beads of the section. Oh, I cannot see this bead. Don't make fun of me.
I'm not making fun
You're
of
making
you.
fun
I'm just-
of
Welcome to the club.
Oh.
Welcome to the club.
Oh my gosh.
We're your readers.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Upstairs. Actually, I wonder if that would be helpful right now.
Probably.
Oh, okay. All right, I want to start using the chunkier beads. You've already cut your strand, so I'm stealing from yours over there.
Please.
Thank you. You're like, no, my beads. I'm gonna try doing a slightly bigger section. I've done a version where I crimped sections, which made it really easy to. I actually still could do that, and that made it easier to have certain sections like come out large, like in a more bulbous way.
Bulbous.
Thought you might like that word.
It's a great word.
I like this blend. I'm just gonna pick it up randomly. Come on to the thread, please.
You can do it.
2.
That's
I
okay.
got 2. Oh, come on. Go on. There you go. I got 2. Sea beaters, how do you do it? I would need binoculars.
One of those magnifying glasses attached to a
I would
light.
need like a really, really fancy one.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I can see the whole, but it's actually the part of what makes it slightly harder is because it's medium soft flex that keeps. Come on. It's a little, if it was a little thinner wire I'm using, it actually would catch on a little easier. I'm trying your colors. I think folks want to update on what you're working on over there.
I think they.
Oh, you also went 2
will.
strand. That's funny.
Oh, I have 1 strand, and you can have 2.
All right.
All right.
You working on there?
Welcome to my tray, everyone. Let me take you on the funky journey. So, of course, we have everything all nice and sorted so that I can easily grab what I'm working with. Highly recommend using a painter's palette. It's just so handy to see everything you want to work with at the same time. So I took some of the tins and I cut about 16 inches or so off. And oftentimes when I'm doing a double bracelet, I'll just fold that 16 inches in half. And then if you notice, I don't even have a crimp bead on here yet.
Wait. When do you add a crimp bead?
At the end.
You slide it over the loop?
Yeah.
Huh. Is this just so you can edit this side as needed?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
And because maybe I don't like the design and I take this side off and I don't have to take the most of the other off. It works for me. So I really wanted to feature all of these nice, shiny, faceted blues. And so that's what I pulled out. I've got the rondelles. I've got the fancy facet squares. And those are kind of the base. But then because it's me, I got to add a little purple into it as well.
Ooh, the contrast of that dark amethyst there.
Yeah.
Oh, I might need to open the strand of the decos.
So I actually started, however, with the small faceted amethyst rounds, because if you look, it kind of blends in with the blues. Let me put it over white for you. And gives kind of a much softer look for it. But then I thought, why not a little bit of boldness? And so the Art Deco cuts are also going to play a role just to break up a little bit of the blue. And I think in breaking up a little bit of the blue, it actually accentuates it more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The blues are really nice.
The blues are outstanding. All right. So that's where I'm going.
Well, string us along a little bit.
The issue that I decided was that I just wanted to use the blue seed beads.
You can take all the blue seeds away from me.
So it's taking out the blues.
Oh, that's where they all went.
As you just grab a stack.
I want all the colors.
Well, the colors work so well together. My thought right before we moved to my tray was like, I should have just used all the colors.
You still can.
No, I can't. I have begun. I have chosen the path.
You could do like color block sections.
No,
No, I can't.
No.
I'm committed.
I am committed. Committed to the game. If I were to do that, I would have to start the whole thing over again. All right, so I've got that dark amethyst. That means that I need some more lightness, some more air.
I like air.
I like air. Air is great. So I've got one of the drooks here next to that amethyst. I like to spread it out with the seed bead.
Okay, the blue of the seed mix is really nice.
Mm-hmm. I'm also someone, y'all, who lives dangerously, so bead stoppers, nah. Who needs one of those?
But you want a binder clip?
Nah. YOLO.
I would be too scared I would lose my piece when I wasn't paying attention.
All it takes is just one time, and then you will never lose a piece again, especially if you're working with like opals or something. And you
I'm stealing more.
You cry, and then you learn to adjust.
What's your adjustment?
Don't drop
Don't mess up.
Don't mess up.
You're not giving yourself much safety net there.
Nope. Don't mess up. That is the safety net. Don't mess up.
You just sit there stringing. Okay. Stay.
Don't talk to me. All right. I do not have one of the copper fire polish on this trend, so I'm going to add one in.
One of my favorite things about Samsy Box is it makes it really easy just to grab the box as kind of a to-go design item.
Yeah.
Maybe you're going to go do some beading with friends, and you don't want to pick out a whole bunch of things from your stash. So if you just grab the box, grab any theme, you have a whole variety of sizes, top drill. You just have your pendants all in one. And then you just very quickly have, and they're already coordinated, of course, as well. It makes it really easy just to be able to, you can work on some pieces. Other folks can be able to pull out things they like from it.
If you want to share.
If you get a second box, get your share box.
You can use that bead.
I remember I was sharing with some children, and I hid away a couple of my favorites. Until they were like, I need a couple more of these. I'm like, I found some.
I don't think there are any. See, there's the difference between us. You're like, I found some. I'm like, nope.
I didn't last a second. They were too
caved.
adorable. I caved. You also worked with children for much longer.
Yeah. Built up an immunity. But Dossie. No.
But Dossie. You were very nice to your kids. She had a very fun classroom.
Very fun.
They broke rocks together. They popped bubble wrap. Actually, that was
the bubble wrap was the thing that stands out.
You used to save all the bubble wrap from your orders and give it to your kids to fidget with.
Absolutely.
Was it alarming?
I mean, I frequently join in because I like the sound of pop, 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 pop. But I always had a calming corner in my classroom where we established ground rules.
Was that the spa of your classroom?
It was the spa of my classroom. And there was sand turners that you can just go and watch the glitter settle, and bubble wrap if you needed to pop something, or drawing materials.
And steal mud beads.
You do.
For the record, this is Shira has her own box separately. I'm not taking it from Shira's box. You told me that wasn't.
No, it's not. This is not my box.
Oh, phew. Okay, I'm really enjoying this sort of two-strand. It's I'm basically getting to play with patterns.
Yeah. Although you're not making a pattern.
I'm making sections, little pearls of patterns, metaphorically. Haven't used the pearls yet.
I was thinking about classroom stuff, and I remember something. And this is not an invitation, but no one steals my food here. Like, I would have grapes on my desk,
Uh-huh.
and I would go to like help someone,
Yeah.
and then they would come back, and there would be no grapes on my desk, or like watermelon chunks,
Uh-huh.
or pineapple chunks.
They would take
What? Where is my
if
pineapple,
I
John?
ever took my teacher's food, I would have been sent home. That would have been
I
so
was-
inappropriate.
But you have to realize that I was not a normal teacher, so they knew they could probably get away with it and be safe.
They better bring you a whole pineapple tomorrow.
It's like,
You can take my
Dusty-
pineapple, but I'll take 2 pineapples
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Dusty, can I have a bite? No. I have licked my sandwich.
Ew. Was that your deterrent?
It didn't work, but yeah.
That's almost worse.
I got paid in Reese's peanut butter cups though, so
They did bring you many Starbucks gift cards.
that too. All right, let's add another little light purple in here.
Michelle said, "Means to convince Sandwich to add to the stock list." Yeah, that would be lovely.
I think they're making fun of us for not using bead mats.
Oh yeah.
Who needs a bead mat?
We just use these trays. They have once you're done, you can pour it all into a baggie. That's how you
And then
make.
it's done.
That's our recipe for bead soup.
Let's see. I think it's about time for another cuppa. Is that you, cuppa?
Oh wait, where
Where's
do
the
those
seed
beads
bead?
come from?
Oops. You found beads?
Oh, beads. Okay, one more little bead. This is very fun. I want to bring folks back into this fold.
Yeah,
Can you help me flip the camera back over?
absolutely.
All right, I've been working on some more sections, each space with a tila, so you can see where it started. Little sections started to grow. This is the first one that had a little bit larger bead. This was a little experiment section, just little color block sections. This is while I was making fun of Shire for picking out colors.
Uh-huh.
I picked out colors, but I did it evenly.
Really? Same number of seed beads in each of those little sections?
5 purples on either side.
Oh, wow.
And then the
I'm
next
impressed.
section, I used both sizes of seed beads from the seed bead mixes and introduce an MS Art Deco cut in here. I still haven't made the piece like chunky. I haven't figured out how I'm gonna chunkify the piece.
It must be chunkified.
It must be
It must
chunkified.
be chunkified.
Because right now, if I keep it like this, it's just gonna be like a very simple strand. It'll read as like a single, almost look like a
Yeah.
single strand. But it's pretty, so like not mad, but wait, why are you twisting? There we go. Untwist. If you really are feeling complex, you could add a 3rd strand because the tilas could connect, help a 3rd strand go. That actually would be gorgeous. But I am not doing that right now. All right, now that I've done it, I feel like that's a good back section of the necklace. I could just do a whole section of chunky beads right now.
You could.
I gotta commit.
I think you should graduate it slightly. So going from some of the
Okay, medium beads.
medium beads and then the chunky ones in the front.
Okay. Yay. Okay, actually, how long is this so far? We're at about the first 6 inches. Yeah, now we're kind of towards the more front part of the neck, depending how. Yeah, I think this is probably more visible now. If a necklace is like 18 inches, Sam necklace would be like 22 inches.
Yes.
Let's see. Which larger beads? I need more bead options.
Please.
I have to steal more things.
I was thinking the kiwis, definitely.
Kiwi.
Kiwis.
Some of these beads are big enough that you actually could put both strands through. Like I could probably put 2 strands through these kiwis, potentially. And also could leave some of the tanzanite exposed. But I would have to crimp it. Okay. Many possibilities here.
Bright blues. Still love my quest for blues.
I'm gonna come back and the CB Mix has no blues left for the second side of this necklace.
Whoops.
A little purple coin. Okay, we're committing to a bigger section here.
Do it.
So I did a version of this. It was a class you can watch using the Ancient Ruins box, where I really did crimp between each section. It does give you lets you control things a little bit more in terms of how your strands are shaping. But I did that with at least three strands of soft flex going at once. I'm really feeling spicy. I could, folks, intentionally make this one larger and kind of have it draped down. That could be really nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Huh.
That's pretty.
Maybe this will just be the lower part of the necklace at this point. We're just going to commit to it. All right, let's see what happens. I'm
Can't go wrong.
kind of using up a lot of the amethyst. I'm going to slow down on the amethyst.
You're cut off.
Ooh, more purple. I need a blue. Where's the blues? Ah, it's like how they're all on Shira's. All right, I'm definitely going for a bead intensive necklace without calculating how much I need for the other side.
Sometimes you just gotta take that risk.
But that's where the bead box extras are helpful.
Yeah.
If you want to make some
definitely.
bigger pieces. But I'm always puzzled as far as how many things people are able to make from one box. If I wanted the lotuses to dangle, I'd probably want them on a head pin so they don't turn sideways.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm liking this idea of this strand really coming down. Oh, look how nicely the drop. I like how the drop lay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it's
can
still
see a
got
couple of
amethyst.
those hanging down on each side.
Yeah, I think more than one's gonna be needed. Okay, maybe there will be some symmetry at the center of this necklace. Oh, I haven't made it long enough yet, though. I need this to come down way further. Huh. Interesting. Oh, beading is so fun. It's like we're at a spa. Oh,
It is.
Guess that was the point of this box.
That's the whole point of this.
We created our own box, our own spa. I mean, imagine we designed a spa. We could put as many big rocks there as we wanted.
Oh yeah.
Giant amethyst geodes, floor to ceiling.
A giant lab, or maybe a whole, like the entrance can be a lit lab slab.
A lit lab slab.
Uplit. Be gorgeous.
Sure, there's multiple ways you could attach this. Probably, I really have too many ideas at once for this piece.
But it's looking good, looking good.
How's your bracelet coming along over there?
Coming.
It's pretty.
Let me take an update. All right. So when I'm doing something like a 2-strand bracelet that is not symmetrical, I usually just like to work in chunks. So I'll do a chunk here and then do a chunk on the other strand just to make sure it's not too matchy.
Yeah.
I as obviously you can tell, I do like some things matching up a little bit. But I also just like to be mindful of the way the beads are sitting together. Like I can totally see taking this one and then maybe adding a third strand. That's maybe just the drops or just the seed beads, maybe not the blue ones. But yeah, we're just keeping on going.
Keeping on.
Keeping on.
I'm getting some wire out. We gotta do some dangles. It's time for dangles.
Time for dangles. It's always dangle time.
Oh, I love the copper accents there. Oh, that's smart. I don't have the whole box in front of me, so I keep forgetting my options.
Lucy.
Oh, you're not around those. Luciana. God, look at my hand. It doesn't work.
Right, yeah, I think the brightness of the copper really.
Yeah, the copper's really nice there. Oh, Shira.
I always do a wrist test just to see how a bracelet moves and if I like it or not.
I like you. I don't like you.
I don't like you. You're not shiny enough. You're not going to, because I do talk a lot with my hands. So, of course, your bracelet has to like move with you.
Of course.
Right? It has to catch the light, right? It's a way to like hypnotize your audience. And I used to give like huge presentations in front of crowds of like 800. So I need focus.
You want them focusing on your bracelets or the
Or the
help?
light. It'll help me focus too.
Well, that kind of worked. I'll show people what I got going now. So I decided to use the loopy.
Oh.
And to connect it, I used one of those crown beads. Did I steal that crown? I must have steal that from you. I did. So because of the direction of the holes of that loop, I did use some wire. I had a lovely section of wire cut for myself. Anyone see it? Cut another piece of wire. The joys of copper wire.
I wouldn't do that with gold.
Is this looking okay on 20 gauge?
Yeah.
Okay. He asks after having made multiple cuts. All right, so I'm making just using simple loops here because it's, I think, around 20 gauge. Yeah, it's strong enough. I don't need the wrap loops here. Add on. Oops. I need the loops to actually go in the same direction, which sometimes is actually difficult to bend it that way. All right, because that's what allowed it to string up nicely. Finish my loop off. How loopy will we get today?
I think you're getting pretty loopy. Pretty loopy.
So there is a choice, though, if I'm going to fill in the gap. But it's actually a good opportunity to show off my Tanzanite soft flex as well, though. So we can see how it looks like with the exposed. It's the point of having the nice color stringing wire so that you can actually make it visible.
Absolutely.
Versus like the old gray looking tiger tail. Oh, well, that's interesting. See what happened? Oh. It wants to come together because
I love that.
Do I love it?
Probably not. But I love it.
I just want a little bit of space between them. Because right now I can't see. I want them to each shine on their own. So I'll put a few more amethysts. I am going to run out of this amethyst before I finish this strand. I have to get another.
Blues.
You trying to find more blue seed beads?
Yeah.
I see lots in that tray. You haven't found all of them yet.
Oh, not yet, but I will.
I'm lucky you're not making a multi-strand necklace.
Oh no. Oh no. Stephanie Marie suggested bead in the middle.
Yeah, I think some beads are going to help open it up. Doing a little section of the amethyst. Want something a little subtle. Because I don't want to make the focal point of this necklace too busy.
That's not the point.
Okay, how I did it right now is very symmetrical. Those beads are just going up and down. But maybe that's fine, especially if I end up hanging something from the horseshoe.
I really like the way the diamond rails work.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ways to use top drill beads. You don't have to wrap them up. I like wrapping them up, but it's nice that you can also string that sort of bead.
Yeah.
It doesn't, especially if brio wrapping is still frustrating. I mean, it's still frustrating to me sometimes, especially when I'm not paying attention. All right, so this point I am doing this part symmetrical for whatever reason. This is like the center of the necklace, and then we'll get back to the
asymmetry.
The two-stranded. The main risk is that I started this part too early. in that the whole overall length, but I think I can actually make it work.
You can do it.
As long as this bottom section is big enough, which I think I think it's looking good. Alrighty, more blue brios. I haven't used the blue lace nuggets. There's a lot of projects that you can make with this box.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing with it more.
So when's your class with the box?
My class is next Friday,
Ooh,
May 23rd.
Like a week from today?
Nice. A week from today, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern.
Nice. Wait, when did it become 4 o'clock?
2 minutes ago.
Wow, that went fast.
Super fast.
All right, well, Shira's actually almost at the end of her bracelet here. That's good. I'm not. I went for a really long necklace.
With tiny beads.
With many small. I like a spacer.
Spacers are great.
Got any formula amethyst over there?
I do.
Phew.
Open and available.
Oh wow, I really like that bracelet.
Me too. All right, I think we're getting to the end soon. I'm gonna do just a couple more. Feel it. Sometimes bracelet lengths are like cooking. You just kind of feel it.
I have a ruler here.
No, I want to feel it. YOLO. Gonna feel it. Do.
Oh, I have a fish and I used up all. Oh no, I found a few more amethyst. I'm like stretching it.
There are comments about my rubber band bracelet. So, hidden secret here at Sam's Bead Shop is that I deal with rubber bands on a daily basis. And I can tell you for a fact that every single day I go home, there are at least two rubber bands.
Is this why I had to order new packs of rubber bands?
Probably.
The other day I was like, anything we need to order? She's like, oh, can you get some more rubber bands?
We're out for some reason.
I ordered like 3 pounds.
Most of them are at my house because I bring 1 or 2 home like every day.
Why do you keep? I just keep them in my drawer, my desk drawer.
You take the rubber band off the little package and then you put it on your wrist for safekeeping and you keep on going and you forget that it's on there until you get home and you're like, oh, 4 more rubber bands.
Do you have a little bowl?
I should just bring them back, shouldn't I?
No, you just make a really big rubber band ball at this point.
Ooh. What would I do with a rubber band ball? I will bring them back.
It's the bouncy ball. Or throw it.
Have you ever been hit by one of those things? They hurt.
Thankfully not.
Must not have been a teacher.
Oh my gosh. Dropped an amethyst. I'm sorry, amethyst. I'm in your way. I'm sorry, folks. I'm in the camera way. All right. I have like a good chunk of my necklace done. I'm at a pretty good pace. Made it back to the other side. So partially symmetrical, partially asymmetrical.
Haha, your boss is advising me to keep rubber bands. It's your bonus. Anyone need rubber bands? I'm selling them. Right, how do I want to end? First off, I'm going to even this. Even it up just a bit. Probably with a jerk. You ready?
I think so. So I'm going to pause here for my necklace. So most of my time was spent on this 2-strand portion, which I really like. And I might, right now it's actually laying flat, but you actually could intentionally twist your strands with the tilas to create a kind of a little illusion spiral effect. And then this section will be single strand, and then we'll reconnect once I fill up the top strand here. It'll lay something like that, which I think is kind of cool. That's the current vision of the piece.
I like it.
And I think I'm thinking dangles or something down here because this feels
empty.
But like imagine a bunch of dangles hanging from that.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty.
something.
So my stopping point is probably just at a point where I need to add the hardware to the ends. So I decided to end as I begun with a copper piece, and I strung both strands through it so that I can just crimp.
Can we just hold up those to the light? They're glistening.
Glistening. Look at that.
Get closer. Show us the cycle. Oh my gosh. Shira. It's so beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Well, this box is going to be a joy to design with.
Absolutely.
I hope this gets your creative juices flowing. If you're looking for a simple place to start, maybe just make some quick earrings.
Yeah.
Just get your ideas moving. Sometimes just the starting is the hardest part. So make it starting a little bit easier for yourself.
Absolutely.
Don't have to make a million pieces. What if your goal today is to make one pair of earrings for the box?
I like that.
Share them in Gem Chat. We love to see.
We love to see everything that you make. Never be too shy. They're like, oh, it's not good enough. No.
Please
We're
share.
very encouraging, and we just like to see everything that people do.
Absolutely. So check out Gem Chat. We'll be live with some beautiful palettes inspired by these purples and blues and pearls next week, Tuesday, Thursday. Beadbox extras are posted. Extra boxes are posted. If you want to subscribe, if you subscribe now, you will get the June box as your first box. As long as you subscribe by June 9th, 2025, you'll get the June box as your first box. And it is gorgeous. The theme is... Really, really...
Wait, these will pinch.
Scary. I want to share a secret.
No secret sharing here.
Please like this video, subscribe to Sam's Bead Shop, and please let us know in the comment section of the video, not necessarily the live chat, we can as well, but in the comment section of the video, what your favorite bead is from this box.
Absolutely.
We like to do a monthly drawing to pick a winner to get usually some credit to samsbeadshop.com. So definitely like the video, subscribe, and comment below this video.
Absolutely. And please, again, share your designs because we would love to see how Spa Day inspires you.
Absolutely. We'll see you soon. Bye, friends.
Everyone.